Magnetic Richness, written and published by Audiobook. Money is far more intelligent than most people realize. It flows with purposeful direction, seeking alignment with those who understand its true nature. Like a conscious stream of energy, money naturally gravitates toward people who recognize and respect its essence, not as a scarce resource to be hoarded, but as an abundant force meant to circulate and grow. Think of money as a highly responsive energy field that mirrors your own energetic state. When you chase money with desperation or view it through the lens of lack, you actually push it away. This happens because your energy of pursuit creates resistance in the very field you're trying to attract. It's similar to how two magnets repel each other when the wrong poles are forced together. The key to attracting money lies not in the aggressive pursuit, but in becoming magnetic to its energy. Chapter 1. The Law of Attraction. How Money Finds You. The most wealthy people rarely talk about working hard for money or sacrificing everything to get rich. Instead, they speak of opportunities finding them, of resources appearing at the perfect moment, and of ideas that seemingly materialized from nowhere. They've discovered, either consciously or unconsciously, that money operates according to universal laws of attraction rather than mere logical actions and reactions. Your relationship with money is broadcasting a signal every moment of every day. This signal is created by your thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and actions regarding wealth. When you worry about bills, complain about prices, or feel envious of others' abundance, you're sending out a frequency that repels rather than attracts. Money, being energy, responds to these signals with mathematical precision, moving toward or away from you based on the quality of your broadcast. The shift from chasing to attracting begins with a fundamental change in perception. Rather than seeing money as something you need to hunt down and capture, understand it as a natural element that flows toward those who align with its nature. This alignment happens when you cultivate states of abundance, gratitude, and worthiness. It's about becoming a natural home for wealth rather than trying to force it into your life. Consider how water flows downstream effortlessly, following the path of least resistance. Money operates similarly, flowing toward opportunities, ideas, and people that offer the least energetic resistance to its presence. When you clear your internal obstacles, your doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs about wealth, you become like a clear channel through which money can naturally flow. The practical application of this understanding begins with conscious awareness of your money signals. Pay attention to your immediate thoughts when you check your bank account, receive a bill, or discuss finances. These thoughts are the foundation of your money broadcast. Start shifting them from scarcity to abundance, from worry to trust, from lack to possibility. Each shifted thought adjusts your signal, making you increasingly magnetic to wealth. Your actions matter too, but not in the way you might think. Rather than taking actions from a place of desperation or forced effort, allow your movements to arise from inspiration and alignment. When you feel genuinely inspired to pursue an opportunity, connect with someone, or explore a new idea, you're following your internal wealth guidance system. This inspired action carries a completely different energy than action born of fear or lack. The law of attraction responds not to what you want, but to what you are. Becoming magnetic to money isn't about changing your external circumstances first. It's about shifting your internal state to match the frequency of abundance. As you align your energy with the natural flow of wealth, you'll notice subtle shifts beginning to occur. Unexpected opportunities arise, helpful connections appear, and resources show up in surprising ways. This is money finding you rather than you chasing it. Money, in its essence, is neither good nor bad. It's simply energy responding to your signal. By understanding and applying the law of attraction, you transform from a pursuer of wealth into a natural attractor of abundance. This shift marks the beginning of a new relationship with money, one where richness finds its way to you with grace and ease. Chapter 2. Become a magnet. Live with wealth energy. Your relationship with wealth is fundamentally energetic. Just as a magnet naturally draws metal towards itself without effort or force, you can cultivate an energetic state that naturally attracts abundance. This magnetic pull occurs not through wishful thinking or desperate wanting, but through a profound alignment with the very essence of wealth consciousness. Think of wealth consciousness as a specific frequency that your entire being can emit. When you walk into a room, before you speak a word, your energy field is already broadcasting your relationship with abundance. Those who naturally attract wealth carry themselves with an unmistakable sense of ease around money. They don't chase opportunities, Rather, opportunities seem to find them. This isn't coincidence, it's energy alignment in action. The first step in becoming a wealth magnet is understanding your current wealth frequency. Notice how you feel when you check your bank account, receive a bill, or discuss money matters. These emotional responses reveal your unconscious wealth programming. If you experience tension, anxiety, or constriction around money, your magnetic field is actually pushing abundance away rather than drawing it closer. To shift into genuine wealth magnetism, begin inhabiting the energetic signature of abundance. This signature is characterized by expansion, ease, and flow. Wealthy energy moves with grace, expects good outcomes, and maintains unwavering faith in the abundance of the universe. Start consciously choosing these qualities in your daily experience. When you walk, move as if you are already wealthy. When you speak, use the confident, measured tones of someone who knows their worth. When you make decisions, choose from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. Your physical environment plays a crucial role in wealth magnetism. Your space should reflect the energy you wish to embody. Clear, cluttered areas repair what's broken and create beauty around you. These actions demonstrate to the universe that you respect and expect abundance. Pay special attention to how you handle the money currently in your life. Organize your wallet, express gratitude for every dollar that flows through your hands, and maintain impeccable financial records. These seemingly small actions carry powerful energetic weight. The practice of energetic wealth alignment requires consistency and presence. Throughout your day, pause to check your wealth frequency. Are you contracted or expanded? Are you operating from fear or trust? Are you trying to force outcomes or allowing abundance to flow? Each time you notice yourself in a low-frequency state, consciously choose to shift into wealth consciousness. This isn't about denial or fake positivity. It's about training yourself to maintain a higher energetic set point. Visualization becomes particularly powerful when combined with energetic alignment. Rather than simply picturing yourself with money, feel the energy of being wealthy. Experience the sensation of complete financial security, the joy of generosity, the peace of knowing you are always provided for. Let this energy permeate every cell of your being until it becomes your natural state. Wealth magnetism isn't about becoming someone else. It's about aligning with your highest potential. The universe responds not to what you want, but to what you are. As you consistently embody the energy of abundance, you'll notice subtle shifts in how the world responds to you. Opportunities begin appearing effortlessly, resources flow more readily, and synchronicities multiply. This is the natural result of becoming energetically aligned with wealth. The most powerful wealth magnets understand that their outer abundance is simply a reflection of their inner state. They focus not on acquiring more, but on expanding their capacity to receive. Through daily practices of alignment, conscious choices, and energetic awareness, you too can become a natural attractor of abundance. The wealth you seek is already seeking you. Your task is simply to become a clear channel for its expression. Chapter 3. Clear resistance to receiving abundance. Our relationship with money often mirrors our deepest beliefs about what we deserve and what we think is possible. Many of us carry invisible barriers to wealth that were installed long before we had any say in the matter. These resistance patterns act like electromagnetic shields, deflecting abundance even as we consciously try to attract it. Consider how a young child absorbs their family's attitudes about money. Perhaps you heard phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "Rich people are greedy." These seemingly innocent statements become deeply embedded in our subconscious, creating a complex web of resistance that actively works against our adult desires for prosperity. The first step in clearing this resistance is bringing awareness to these inherited beliefs without judgment. Financial trauma, whether experienced directly or witnessed through others, creates another layer of resistance. A parent's bankruptcy, a devastating loss in the market, or periods of serious lack can imprint fear-based patterns that persist long after the challenging circumstances have passed. These experiences create energetic scar tissue that must be acknowledged and gently dissolved before true abundance can flow. The concept of worthiness lies at the heart of receiving abundance. Many spiritual seekers paradoxically develop resistance to wealth by associating material abundance with lower consciousness or lack of spiritual purity. This false dichotomy between spiritual wealth and material prosperity creates an internal conflict that must be resolved. True abundance embraces both the material and spiritual aspects of life, recognizing them as different expressions of the same universal energy. Forgiveness becomes a powerful tool for clearing resistance. particularly self-forgiveness. When we release ourselves from past financial mistakes, unwise decisions, or periods of scarcity consciousness, we create space for new possibilities. This includes forgiving others who may have contributed to our limiting beliefs about money, parents, teachers, religious institutions, or society at large. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning past actions. It means freeing ourselves from the energetic bonds that keep us tethered to old patterns. The fear of having too much represents a subtle but powerful form of resistance. Many people unconsciously sabotage their wealth attraction because they worry about the responsibilities, attention, or changes that increased abundance might bring. This fear often masks deeper concerns about maintaining relationships, staying connected to one's roots, or preserving one's identity. By examining these fears with compassion, we can begin to see that true abundance enhances rather than diminishes our authentic selves. Working with resistance requires a delicate balance of acceptance and transformation. Rather than fighting against our resistance patterns, we can view them as outdated protection mechanisms that served a purpose in the past. Through gentle awareness and conscious choice, we can thank these patterns for their service and release them with love. This approach prevents the creation of new resistance through struggle or self-judgment. A powerful practice for clearing resistance involves sitting quietly and allowing yourself to imagine receiving massive abundance. Notice what thoughts, feelings, or physical sensations arise. Each point of discomfort represents a pocket of resistance asking to be acknowledged and released. As you continue this practice regularly, the resistance begins to dissolve, replaced by an expanding capacity to receive. The path to magnetic richness requires us to become deeply honest about our relationship with receiving. Every time we clear a layer of resistance, we increase our capacity to attract and hold greater levels of abundance. This clearing process isn't about forcing change, but about creating space for our natural state of prosperity to emerge. As the barriers fall away, we discover that abundance has been trying to reach us all along. Chapter 4. Rise your wealth frequency instantly. Your energetic frequency is like a radio signal broadcasting to the universe, and when you tune it to the channel of abundance, magnetic richness becomes your natural state. The beautiful truth is that you can shift your wealth frequency in an instant, much like turning the dial to find the perfect station. This immediate elevation of your prosperity consciousness creates a powerful attractor field that begins drawing resources, opportunities, and abundance to you right away. The most direct path to raising your wealth frequency is through intentional visualization coupled with intense emotional engagement. Close your eyes and imagine yourself surrounded by a golden light of prosperity. Feel this light penetrating every cell of your body, charging you with the exact same frequency as money itself. As you hold this vision, allow yourself to experience the emotions of already having abundant wealth, the peace, freedom, joy, and sense of infinite possibility that accompanies true financial abundance. Your physical environment plays a crucial role in maintaining an elevated wealth frequency. Consider your space as a reflection of your prosperity consciousness. Even small adjustments can create significant energetic shifts. Place fresh flowers in your workspace, clean and organize your wallet, polish your shoes, or upgrade one item in your home to a higher quality version. These physical anchors help sustain your wealthy vibration throughout the day. Sound is another powerful tool for instant frequency elevation. The vibration of certain sounds can literally alter your energetic state within seconds. Tibetan singing bowls tuned to abundance frequencies, the gentle chiming of bells, or even the sound of running water can align your energy field with prosperity. Create a wealth-attracting playlist featuring these sounds along with music that makes you feel abundant, successful, and empowered. Movement serves as a rapid frequency shifter, particularly when combined with intentional breathing. Stand tall, arms raised to the sky, and take 3 deep breaths while imagining yourself as a powerful magnet for wealth. With each exhale, release any low-frequency energies of lack or limitation. This simple practice realigns your entire being with the frequency of abundance in less than a minute. Gratitude acts as the ultimate frequency accelerator because it immediately shifts you into a state of abundance consciousness. Instead of focusing on what's missing, actively appreciate the wealth that already exists in your life, from the air you breathe to the technology you use, from your abilities to your relationships. This appreciation creates a high-frequency resonance that attracts more things to be grateful for. The practice of instant wealth manifestation moments involves deliberately choosing to feel wealthy right now, regardless of external circumstances. While waiting in line at the coffee shop, sitting in traffic, or walking down the street, consciously decide to embody the energy of someone who is magnetically rich. Allow your posture, breathing, and facial expression to reflect this chosen state. These micro moments of elevated frequency accumulate and strengthen your overall wealth attraction field. Wealth frequency responds instantly to your thoughts and words. Replace phrases like "I can't afford it" with "I'm choosing to invest elsewhere right now," or "I'm broke" with "money flows to me easily." This linguistic shift immediately elevates your prosperity vibration and opens channels for abundance to flow. The key is maintaining awareness of your frequency throughout the day and making swift adjustments when you notice it dropping. Your natural state is one of abundance. You're simply returning to your original frequency rather than creating something new. By consciously choosing to align with this truth through visualization, environment, sound, movement, gratitude, and language, you activate an immediate magnetic pull toward greater prosperity. Your wealth frequency is always within your control, ready to be elevated at any moment you choose. Chapter 5. Miracles. Love a calm, focused mind. The relationship between miracles and mental states is both profound and practical. When we examine the moments in life where unexpected blessings, opportunities, and financial windfalls appear, we often discover they arrive during periods of mental clarity and inner peace. This is no coincidence. The universe operates through precise energetic laws that respond to our mental and emotional frequencies. A mind in chaos acts like static interference on a radio, disrupting the clear signal of abundance trying to reach you. When your thoughts are scattered, jumping between worry about the future and regret about the past, you create an energizing environment that's inhospitable to miracles. Think of wealth and abundance as shy visitors who prefer to enter through quiet doorways. They seek the sanctuary of a settled mind, where their presence can be fully appreciated and received. The practice of cultivating mental calm begins with understanding that your thoughts are not you. They are energy patterns moving through your awareness. By watching them without attachment, you naturally begin to create space between your essential self and the mental chatter that often dominates consciousness. This space becomes a landing pad for miraculous opportunities and unexpected abundance. Meditation specifically focused on wealth attraction differs from general meditation practices. Rather than attempting to empty your mind completely, you're creating a specific energetic container for abundance. Begin by sitting quietly and imagining your mind as a clear, still lake. Any thoughts about lack, limitation, or financial worry are like ripples on the surface. Acknowledge them and watch them naturally fade away. As the lake becomes still, visualize it filling with golden light, representing unlimited abundance and opportunity. During challenging times, maintaining this wealth-focused clarity becomes even more crucial. When external circumstances attempt to pull you into stress or anxiety, treat these moments as opportunities to practice what we might call wealthy thinking. Wealthy thinking isn't about denying reality or pretending problems don't exist. It's about maintaining an unwavering focus on abundance, even while navigating difficulty. This skill separates those who experience occasional financial success from those who maintain sustained prosperity. The art of patient expectancy plays a vital role in creating a miracle-friendly mindset. Unlike passive waiting or anxious anticipation, patient expectancy is an active state of calm certainty. It's similar to how you might wait for a package you've ordered. You're not worried about whether it will arrive, you simply know it's on its way. This state of mind sends a powerful signal to the universe that you're ready and available for abundance. Your focused mind becomes a beacon for miraculous opportunities, but only when that focus comes from a place of calm certainty rather than desperate need. Think of yourself as a lighthouse, steadily beaming out the signal of abundance consciousness. The light doesn't strain or struggle, it simply shines consistently, allowing ships to navigate toward it naturally. The practice of maintaining mental clarity isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. Every time you notice your mind spinning into worry about money or focusing on lack, gently guide it back to the calm certainty of abundance. This consistent return to wealth consciousness creates a stable frequency that attracts miraculous opportunities with increasing regularity. Through this practiced mental stability, you become someone who naturally draws in financial blessings, not because you're constantly thinking about money, but because you've created the perfect mental conditions for abundance to flourish. Chapter 6. Let go to lemon, surrender and attraction. The greatest paradox of magnetic wealth attraction lies in the art of surrender. Our natural instinct when we desire something is to grasp, to control, and to manipulate circumstances until we achieve our desired outcome. Yet this very attitude of forceful control often creates an energetic resistance that repels the very abundance we seek to attract. Consider how water flows naturally around obstacles, finding the path of least resistance. Money and abundance share this fluid nature, naturally flowing toward spaces of openness and ease rather than tension and force. When we release our death grip on how, when, and where money must come to us, we create the energetic space for unexpected opportunities and resources to flow into our lives. This surrender isn't about becoming passive or giving up on our desires. Instead, it's about maintaining clear intentions while releasing attachment to specific outcomes. Think of it as planting a seed in fertile soil. Once planted, constantly digging it up to check its progress only disrupts its natural growth. The wise gardener trusts in the unseen processes of nature, providing water and nutrients while allowing the miracle of growth to unfold in its own time. The same principle applies to magnetic wealth attraction. When we obsess over checking our bank accounts, constantly worry about money, or frantically pursue every possible opportunity, we create an energy of desperation that actually pushes abundance away. True surrender involves maintaining a clear vision of our desired prosperity while releasing the anxious need to control every detail of its manifestation. The practice of surrender requires us to develop deep trust in the universal flow of abundance. This trust isn't blind faith, but rather an understanding that the universe operates through infinite channels, many of which we cannot see or anticipate. By loosening our grip on the how, we open ourselves to receiving wealth through unexpected sources and synchronicities that our limited minds could never have planned. Implementing surrender in your wealth attraction practice begins with conscious breathing. When you notice yourself tensing up around money matters, take deep, intentional breaths. Feel your body softening and releasing. Imagine your energy field expanding, becoming more receptive and open to receiving. This physical and energetic relaxation creates the optimal state for magnetic attraction. The surrender ritual involves daily moments of consciously releasing control. Sit quietly and identify what you're trying to force or manipulate in your financial life. Notice the tension this creates in your body and energy field. Then, consciously choose to release this tension, saying silently or aloud, "I release my need to control this outcome. I trust in the perfect unfolding of abundance in my life." As you deepen your practice of surrender, you'll notice a profound shift in your relationship with money and abundance. Rather than experiencing wealth creation as a constant struggle, you'll find yourself in a flow state where opportunities and resources naturally gravitate toward you. You'll recognize that the universe has far greater plans for your prosperity than your limited mind could conceive. This state of surrendered attraction doesn't mean abandoning action altogether. Instead, it means taking inspired action from a place of ease and flow rather than desperate forcing. You'll find yourself naturally drawn to the right opportunities, partnerships, and paths that align with your highest good. The difference is that these actions will feel effortless and energizing rather than draining and difficult. The ultimate practice of surrender in wealth attraction is maintaining an unwavering faith in abundance while remaining completely open to how it manifests. This balanced state of faithful surrender creates a magnetic field so powerful that money and opportunities can't help but be drawn to you. In this space of letting go, you become an irresistible force of attraction, naturally drawing in the prosperity that has been waiting to find you all along. Chapter 7: The Emotion Code of Magnetic Richness. Our emotions create the energetic foundation for everything we attract into our lives, especially wealth. While many focus on the practical aspects of money management, the emotional blueprint we carry determines our financial reality more powerfully than any strategy or system. Understanding and mastering your emotional relationship with wealth opens the floodgates to magnetic abundance. Naturally wealthy people share a distinct emotional signature when it comes to money. They experience a sense of calm confidence about financial matters, viewing money as a friendly force that flows reliably through their lives. This emotional stance creates a welcoming environment for wealth to flourish. Rather than approaching money from a place of anxiety, desperation, or grasping need, they maintain an inner knowing that abundance is their natural state. The key to developing this wealthy emotional blueprint lies in practicing wealthy feelings before the physical manifestation of money appears. This means consciously choosing to feel prosperous, generous, and abundant, regardless of your current bank balance. When you encounter someone with great wealth, notice your immediate emotional response. If you feel envy, resentment, or judgment, these emotions actually push away the very abundance you desire. Instead, train yourself to feel genuine appreciation and inspiration when witnessing others' prosperity. This shift alone can dramatically increase your magnetic pull toward wealth. Your emotional relationship with money likely formed during childhood, absorbing the feelings your family expressed about finances. Some carry deep anxiety about never having enough, while others inherited guilt about having too much. These emotional patterns act as invisible barriers to receiving abundance. The good news is that emotional patterns can be rewired through conscious practice. Start by bringing awareness to your default money emotions without judgment. Notice when fear, worry, or scarcity feelings arise. Rather than fighting these emotions, acknowledge them with compassion while choosing to pivot toward more expansive feelings. The art of emotional alchemy involves transforming constraining emotions into their empowering counterparts. Fear about financial futures can become excitement about possibilities. Anxiety about bills can shift to gratitude for the services they represent. Jealousy of others' success can transform into inspiration for what's possible. This isn't about forcing positive thinking, but rather about genuinely transmuting the energy of each emotion into its higher frequency version. Creating an emotional home for abundance means cultivating feelings that resonate with wealth consciousness. Practice feeling the excitement of unexpected income, the joy of generosity, the peace of financial security, and the thrill of watching your money grow. Make these emotions familiar friends that you visit regularly. Your nervous system will begin to recognize these as your natural state, making you magnetically attractive to similar external experiences. The most powerful wealth-attracting emotions are gratitude, excitement, and peaceful confidence. Gratitude opens the channels for receiving more. Excitement signals to the universe that you're ready for expansion. Peaceful confidence tells your subconscious mind that abundance is normal and natural for you. By consistently generating these emotions through visualization, memory, and imagination, you create an irresistible magnetic field for prosperity. Your emotional state is your point of attraction. Each feeling broadcasts a specific frequency that draws matching experiences into your life. By consciously cultivating the emotional qualities of wealth, you become an energetic match for greater abundance. This isn't about denying challenging emotions when they arise, but about intentionally developing your capacity to hold prosperous feelings as your predominant state. As you master your emotional relationship with wealth, you'll find yourself naturally attracting opportunities, resources, and financial breakthroughs with remarkable ease. Lesson 8. Speak what you seek until it shows up. The words you speak carry vibrational frequencies that ripple through the universe, creating patterns of energy that either attract or repel abundance. Every time you open your mouth to discuss money, wealth, or your financial situation, you're casting energetic seeds that will eventually grow into your material reality. This profound truth has been understood by the wealthy throughout history. They instinctively know that their words shape their world. Your everyday language about money matters more than you might realize. When you habitually say phrases like, "I can't afford it," or "money is tight," you're programming your subconscious mind to maintain those exact conditions. These seemingly innocent statements act as commands to your personal energy field, instructing it to maintain a frequency that matches your words. Instead, begin consciously choosing words that align with the wealth you desire to attract. The practice of speaking prosperity isn't about denial or pretending. It's about intentionally selecting language that opens pathways for abundance to flow toward you. Rather than saying, "I can't afford it," try, "I'm choosing to direct my resources elsewhere right now." Instead of "money is tight," say, "I'm in the process of expanding my financial flow." These subtle shifts might feel awkward at first, but they gradually reconstruct your wealth consciousness from the outside in. Consider your words as magnetic declarations to the universe. When you consistently speak about abundance, opportunity, and financial well-being, you're essentially setting up a homing beacon for wealth to find you. This doesn't mean bragging or being unrealistic. It means maintaining an unwavering focus on the prosperity you're calling in, even when current circumstances suggest otherwise. The power of wealthy speech extends beyond just the words themselves. It includes the emotion and conviction behind them. When you speak about your future wealth with genuine excitement and certainty, you create a magnetic pull that's far stronger than mere positive thinking. Your brain begins to seek evidence to support your words, and your actions naturally align with your verbal declaration. Learning to speak the language of wealth also means mastering the art of grateful acknowledgement. Regularly expressing gratitude for the money you currently have, no matter how much or little, creates a magnetic attraction for more. The universe responds to appreciation by sending more experiences to appreciate. Make it a practice to verbally acknowledge every dollar that comes your way, treating each as a messenger of greater abundance to come. Your wealth-attracting vocabulary should extend into your internal dialogue as well. The conversations you have with yourself about money are, perhaps, even more powerful than the words you speak aloud. Start catching yourself when your inner voice speaks of lack or limitation, and consciously redirect those thoughts into statements of abundance. Your subconscious mind is always listening, recording, and responding to your internal money talk. The manifestation of wealth through speech requires patience and persistence. Just as a garden doesn't bloom the day after planting seeds, your prosperous declarations need time to take root and flourish. Continue speaking what you seek with unwavering faith, knowing that every wealthy word you utter is contributing to your energetic transformation. Your consistent wealthy speech creates a magnetic field that grows stronger with each passing day, inevitably drawing your spoken desires into physical form. The universe doesn't distinguish between serious statements and casual remarks about money. It responds to all of them equally. This means every comment about your financial situation, every joke about being broke, and every complaint about expenses is either strengthening or weakening your magnetic attraction to wealth. Choose your words as carefully as you would choose the ingredients for a precious medicine, knowing that they are literally creating your financial future. Trust your inner pull toward prosperity. Your inner guidance system is constantly communicating the path of least resistance toward wealth and abundance. This innate compass, when properly attuned and trusted, becomes your most reliable partner in magnetic wealth attraction. The challenge isn't in receiving these intuitive nudges, they're always present, but in learning to recognize, trust, and act upon them without second-guessing or logical override. Think of your inner pull as a wealth-seeking missile, automatically adjusting its course toward prosperity. When you feel inexplicably drawn to attend a certain event, reach out to a specific person, or explore a new opportunity, you're experiencing your inner guidance at work. This system operates beyond the limitations of your rational mind, accessing a broader field of possibilities and connecting dots that your conscious awareness cannot yet see. Your body serves as the primary antenna for these prosperity signals. That flutter of excitement in your stomach, the sudden surge of energy through your chest, or the feeling of expansion in your heart, these are all ways your physical form translates intuitive guidance about wealth opportunities. Learning to read and trust these bodily sensations creates a direct line to abundance that bypasses the doubtful mind. Many people mistakenly believe that trusting their inner pull means abandoning practical thinking. In reality, intuitive guidance often reveals the most practical path forward, though it may not immediately appear logical to others. Your inner wisdom understands timing in a way your planning mind cannot, knowing precisely when to advance and when to wait. This natural rhythm of action and pause creates the perfect conditions for magnetic wealth attraction. The relationship between trust and magnetic attraction is profound. When you trust your inner guidance, you release resistance and allow wealth to flow through the path of least resistance. This trust manifests as a quiet confidence that permeates your energy field, making you naturally magnetic to money and opportunities. People sense this assurance and are drawn to align their resources with your vision. Your inner pull toward prosperity never steers you toward desperate or forced actions. If you feel compelled to push, manipulate, or rush, you're likely operating from fear rather than intuitive guidance. True inner guidance feels like being gently led forward, each step unfolding naturally and with ease. This sensation of being carried by a current of abundance characterizes authentic, intuitive alignment. Developing trust in your prosperity guidance requires practice and validation through experience. Start with small intuitive hits, those subtle suggestions to take a different route to work or call an old colleague. As you follow these nudges and witness their positive outcomes, your confidence in larger intuitive guidance grows. Each successful experience strengthens your trust muscle and enhances your magnetic attraction capacity. Your inner pull toward prosperity often guides you through unexpected routes. The path to wealth rarely looks exactly as you imagined, but your intuition understands the perfect unfolding of abundance in your life. By remaining open to surprising opportunities and unconventional solutions, you allow your inner guidance to lead you toward prosperity through the most efficient channels. Your relationship with money transforms when you trust your inner guidance about wealth. Rather than constantly strategizing and worrying about financial decisions, you develop a natural flow with money that feels effortless and aligned. This trust creates a magnetic field that attracts not just money, but the right opportunities, partnerships, and resources at precisely the right moments. The inner pull toward prosperity represents your personal connection to the infinite intelligence of the universe. This guidance system knows your highest potential for wealth and the smoothest path to its realization. By cultivating a deep trust in this inner knowing, you activate your natural wealth magnetism and allow abundance to flow to you through divine timing and perfect orchestration. Chapter 10. Live in the vibration of already rich. The most powerful state of magnetic attraction occurs when you fully embody the energy of already having what you desire. Living in the vibration of being already rich isn't about pretending or fooling yourself. It's about recognizing and activating the abundance that already exists within your energetic field. This state of being operates at a quantum level, where time is not linear and your future wealthy self is as real as your present moment. When you tap into this frequency, you begin to make decisions, take actions, and carry yourself with the natural confidence of someone who knows their abundance is assured. This isn't arrogance or false bravado. It's a deep, cellular knowing that prosperity is your natural state. Consider how a wealthy person moves through the world. They don't constantly worry about money or obsess over prices. They make choices based on value and alignment rather than fear and limitation. By adopting this same energetic posture, you begin to attract opportunities and resources that match this elevated frequency. Your body language shifts, your voice carries more authority, and people respond to you differently because they sense your unshakable connection to abundance. The vibration of already rich manifests in subtle but significant ways. You might find yourself naturally drawn to higher quality experiences and environments. You'll begin to feel comfortable in luxurious settings, not from a place of wanting or yearning, but from genuine resonance. Your conversations about money become more expansive and possibility-focused rather than constraint-oriented. You start to see yourself as a steward of wealth rather than someone seeking it. Vibrational state affects your decision-making process profoundly. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" you begin to ask, "Is this aligned with my highest good?" You move from scarcity-based choices to value-based choices. Time becomes a more valuable currency than money, and you naturally gravitate toward opportunities that honor both. This shift in perspective attracts situations and circumstances that mirror your internal wealthy reality. Living in this vibration requires consistent practice and awareness. When you notice yourself slipping into scarcity thinking, gently redirect your energy to your wealthy self. Feel the abundance in your body, notice the prosperity in your environment, and appreciate the richness already present in your life. This isn't about denying current financial realities, but about maintaining an energetic alignment with your desired state of abundance. Your physical environment plays a crucial role in maintaining this vibration. Create spaces that reflect wealth consciousness, even in simple ways. Keep your surroundings clean and organized. Display items that represent abundance to you, and regularly engage in activities that wealthy people enjoy. This might mean taking walks in affluent neighborhoods, visiting high-end stores with appreciation rather than longing, or treating yourself to small luxuries that remind you of your natural state of abundance. The vibration of already rich also influences how you handle current financial responsibilities. Bills become opportunities to participate in the flow of abundance rather than burdens. Investments become exciting ways to grow your wealth rather than scary risks. You begin to see money as a loyal friend that consistently shows up for you rather than an elusive entity you're trying to catch. This vibrational state isn't about maintaining a constant high or denying negative emotions. It's about establishing a baseline frequency that naturally attracts wealth. When challenges arise, you face them from the perspective of someone who knows they have the resources, both internal and external, to handle anything that comes their way. This unwavering faith in your abundant nature becomes the magnetic force that continuously draws more prosperity into your life.